Welcome back. We have got breaking news for you.
Well, this is an extraordinary story this evening. It's not as big a shock as it might be in a normal week.
FIFA President and Donald Trump weigh in. Ballon d'Or should go to best ranking player in Chelsea FC irrespective of country. In a surprising convergence of views, FIFA President Gianni Infantino and former US President Donald Trump have both commented on what many consider one of the most prestigious individual honors in football, the Ballon d'Or. Both figures have suggested that the award should be given purely based on performance rankings, rather than influenced by a player's nationality or the popularity of their national team. Infantino's stance: merit over nationality. Gianni Infantino, who has been vocal about reforming various aspects of world football, emphasized the need for objectivity in individual awards. Speaking at a recent international football forum, Infantino stated, "The Ballon d'Or should reflect performance on the pitch, not the country a player comes from. We need to ensure that talent and hard work are rewarded based on facts, not on emotion or marketing." This comment aligns with growing calls within the football community for a more transparent and data-driven approach to awards. Critics of the current system argue that players from more globally influential football nations often receive undue attention, even if others from smaller nations have had superior individual seasons. Donald Trump's unexpected commentary. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump, never one to shy away from controversial sports opinions, echoed similar sentiments during an interview with a U.S. sports network. "You've got players scoring 50 goals a season, winning titles, breaking records, but because they're from a smaller country, they don't win the Ballon d'Or. That's not fair. It should be based on numbers on who's best, period." Though Trump is not typically associated with football or soccer, as it's called in the US, his remarks gained attention for aligning, however unexpectedly, with views from football's top governing official. The current Ballon d'Or landscape. The Ballon d'Or, awarded annually by France Football, has long been the subject of debate. While players like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have dominated the award over the past decade thanks to their consistent brilliance, the criteria for voting remain a mixture of subjective and objective factors, including overall performance, titles won, individual brilliance, and fair play. However, some observers point out that players from less prominent football nations or clubs often miss out, despite having seasons that rival or surpass those of high-profile candidates. A step toward reform. The comments by Infantino and Trump may stir further discussion among fans, pundits, and players alike. While Trump's opinion may not carry institutional weight, Infantino's remarks could indicate potential pressure on award bodies to revise their criteria. If the Ballon d'Or were awarded strictly by performance rankings, goals, assists, match ratings, and contributions to team success, it could dramatically alter the landscape of winners. It might finally provide long overdue recognition to top-performing players from less celebrated footballing nations. The intersection of politics and football often brings controversy, but in this case, it has ignited a conversation that many in the sport believe is overdue. As football continues to globalize and data-driven analysis becomes the norm, perhaps the future of the Ballon d'Or will indeed be decided not by origin, but by excellence.